All right, John, let's get to the box office and we'll get to the
Okay.
question. The box office this weekend, you got Sinners coming in at number one at 45 million. Minecraft again at
Wow.
at 41. The King of Kings and Easter weekend 17.3. The Amateur at 7.2, and Warfare pulling in 4.9. So let's start with Minecraft. And Minecraft right now is at 720 million. I think our question of whether it was last week or the week before, of whether or not it was going to hit a billion, I think that's inevitable at some point. It will. Now, Sinners, 61 million worldwide so far. I think word of mouth will help this one also. It's $90 million budget. I saw some silly Variety article already questioning it. And it's like the movie just came out. 60 million is a pretty damn good opening.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I don't know who's running things over there.
Pretty dumb. So Sinners wins the weekend at 60, and then the King of Kings. Obviously, that's a very smart time to put that movie out during Easter week. It doesn't surprise me that it made 16 million. Warfare. It's funny because Warfare is starting to catch on.
Yeah.
My friend yesterday, who I mentioned on the show, I always use him as a barometer of the average everyday person who doesn't hear about things, and it's like mainstream stuff. We were watching the Knicks game the other night, and when we were sitting down, he's like, I really want to see Warfare. And I was like, you know about that movie? He's like, yeah, I want to see it. He's like, and he was telling me why and everything was going on with it. I was like, yes. And I told him, I said, it's not that kind of movie though. I was like, it's gonna leave you like. I was like, it's not just like he's like, no, I know it's like a pretty like a war movie, like Iraq War. It's Iraq War, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so anyway, that movie doesn't surprise me that it's starting to word of mouth do pretty well. But you look at this whole list, John. What stands out? All right, let's talk about Stitch Fix. I know shopping's hard. I know it is. I found a much better way to do it though. Stitch Fix, online personal styling, and makes it so easy. I'm not a shopping person. It doesn't matter. Even if I can figure out my size, stores never seem to really have what I need in stock. Then I'm not a crowds person. I'm not a lines person. I don't have the time for it. Stitch Fix, it gets you a stylist who understands your style, understands the size, gets the budget. They do all the shopping for you. So I just give my stylist the one that I have right now. I give them the size, I give them the style, I give the budget preferences. I order boxes when I want, how I want, no subscription required. And he just sends me for pieces, pluses, outfit recommendations, styling tips. It's awesome. I keep what works and then I send back the rest. It's very easy. There's no stores, there's no crowds, there's no stress. Just personalized looks that you're going to love. Stitch Fix makes it all so easy. And it looks like you know what you're doing, too. If you're walking around, you go, hey, look at you. You're in style. I said, I know, right? And then I give Stitch Fix some props. Anyway, make style easy. Get started today at stitchfix.com/KHS. One more time, stitchfix.com/KHS.
Well, I mean, I think the Sinners thing is you have to give a lot of love here. I mean, 60 million worldwide. I think it broke Jordan Peele's record for an opening for a horror film. And the fact that it's a vampire horror film and it's, very much exploring the Black experience and the commentary on assimilation. I mean, it's a very strong film. And I think it's amazing how well it performed. And it is one that I enjoy that people are gravitating to. And I think this one will have legs, and I agree with you on the Warfare stuff. Really happy for Warfare. I'm getting comments still over the weekend and today even from people who are watching my out of theater reaction review and saying that I finally got around to this one. And so it's great to see that people are hearing from word of mouth to go see a film that's, was only an hour and a half thing. So I appreciate that. But I mean, King of Kings, I'm kind of half tempted to go see this because I know I'm a Christian. And so for me, and Easter is a very big weekend for me, for the things that I do, aside from WrestleMania, but like, I thought it was great to see it doing well. And it's based on Dickens' version of that story. And so I want to kind of check it out, but I think you're going to see this in the box office, that there's going to be more religious fare or religious themed fare that does well. And that has happened in the history of film in the past. Ben-Hur, Ten Commandments, those were massive, successful films.
Passion of
the Christ, yeah, which is they're getting the sequel. So I think we're going to see that more and more coming to the box office. I hope that the quality matches the desire, and that's what I really want to see from that kind of stuff. So yeah.
What I want to see is the conversation between you and Jeff on Sinners, because he doesn't. He says it's Coogler's fourth best film.
Yeah. Listen, I love my brother, and you know that. And Jeff likes to accuse other people of going into a movie with their minds made up or being subjected to the studio, and I agree with that a lot of the time. But I also know Jeff has been questioning people's opinions about this movie from the beginning. I know he had read other people's reviews that weren't positive about it. So I think Jeff went in with his mind kind of made up. And so he came out feeling the way he felt about the movie. So, yes, Thursday, 4 p.m. PT Live, we will definitely be having a bit of a rough conversation about Sinners for sure. Because
I can't wait
I
to
think
see
it's
it.
amazing. I think it's
Yeah,
amazing.
I'm on your side on that one. I read his tweet and I was like, oh, it's Jeff being Jeff. And I love him for it. But yeah, the movie's phenomenal. So that being said, that is the box office. What stood out to you guys? What movies do you think, did you see Sinners? Did you see any other ones on the top 5? What say you? Put your thoughts in there. Let me know.